Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing another cook with me. It's definitely not like a Christmas recipe, but it is a helpful recipe if you are trying to stay in ketosis actually. So this will be a keto meal. Although I am not going to use all of the ingredients and I'm not going to follow it keto to a T, it will be mostly keto. So I will post the actual page of the recipe. I'll insert it right here. And you can make it exactly the way the book says, or you can continue watching to see how I make it my own recipe. Of course, I'm gonna have a little helper. So first you do need to get a small bowl where you can mix the spices in. There is the Cajun seasoning recipe. I'll insert that right here. I did not follow this to a T. For instance, I did leave out the cayenne pepper. So you will need the garlic powder, the kosher salt, paprika, oregano leaves, thyme leaves, onion powder, and of course black pepper. So you will need a small bowl to start off to make the Cajun seasoning. I start off with doubling a lot of the ingredients because I am making more than 4 pork chops. I actually made 8. So I added 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of kosher salt, 2 tablespoons of paprika, and like I said, I did omit the cayenne pepper, but you may add that, and that would be 4 teaspoons. I also added 4 teaspoons of the dried oregano leaves, 4 teaspoons of dried thyme leaves, and 4 teaspoons of the onion powder, and 2 teaspoons of ground black pepper. Once all of the ingredients are added, you can mix it up. I would kind of recommend you do it yourself, as this is not really toddler friendly. So now you can head on over and take your pork chops out and get them ready. So now you just want to be sure that you season all sides of the pork chops evenly, so that way it will be nice and tasty once you put it in the pan. So now you will want to get out one of your largest pans, as well as get out your extra virgin olive oil. I unfortunately did not have it, so I had to make do with what I had with vegetable oil. But if you do want to stay in ketosis, it is recommended to use the extra virgin olive oil. And you also want to make sure that you set your stove on medium-high heat, never too high with pork, because it will only cook on the outside and not on the inside. So please make sure that you do not cook it too high. So now you just want to put the pork chops on the stove and cook them all the way through. It usually takes maybe about 7 to 10 minutes on each side. Just flip them over as often as possible and keep checking. And of course you do need to cut to make sure that the meat is getting white. And as you can see, I'm also adding a little bit more of the seasoning because it did fall off into the bowl a little bit. So now for the best part, it is time to make the aioli sauce. So you will need to get out the sugar-free mayonnaise, chopped parsley, lemon juice, and minced garlic. So like I said, I doubled my ingredients. So I did use a 1 cup of mayonnaise. I used 2 tablespoons of chopped parsley, 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, and 1 teaspoon of the minced garlic. Of course, you do need to mix it all up until all the ingredients blend. If you notice that it's a little bit watery, you can add a little bit more mayo like I did. So now I'm just going to finish tending to the pork chops and making sure that it gets cooked all the way through before draining it on a paper towel plate. So you can go right ahead and make your sides. I chose sour cream and chives mashed potatoes as well as creamed corn for our sides. And now you are done and ready to enjoy your delicious meal. Do not forget to take the aoili sauce out of the fridge so you can enjoy that with your pork chop. So if you enjoy a good clean with me video, just stick around and watch me speed clean my kitchen now that I'm done cooking.